Hey, everybody. My warm mug, my Diet Pepsi, and I almost feel like I need to call this live. Kelly's eating pizza live, because here I am coming into my office again, and I'm in the midst of an inspirational keto pizza moment, which was the impetus for me saying, I got to go in and I got to do this live. I got to tell the people. I have to proclaim the news, the good news, because it's not just about the keto pizza, you guys. I have some even better news. The last time I did a live and I talked about pizza, and I'm not trying to be rude, I'm trying to show you. Do you see this? And it's probably not as HD and glorious as I want it to be. What I'm trying to do, for those of you who are joining, is to let you know, per the title of this video, that if you're looking to lose weight and you're thinking about keto, and you're probably like, oh, I want to go keto, but I don't want to give up bread. I don't want to give up my favorite foods. I mean, here's the deal. Everybody wants to lose weight. There's almost no adult that you can talk to that would say, I'm good. I'm at the perfect weight I want to be. There's almost no adult we talk to that would say, I don't want to lose weight, right? Most people want to lose weight to some degree. And there's quite a lot of people who at this point understand that the keto approach to eating is a really solid way to lose weight. By the way, I hope you're laughing and enjoying my space heater here. It's only going to be a high of 60 degrees in San Antonio today, hence why I have my space heater on, because I'm a wimp, even though I'm originally from Chicago. Anyway, the thing about keto, and this is the number one question that I get from people, which is why I've created a cookbook that's going live this week, which is going to be so exciting. You guys are going to be so giddy by the end of this video with what I'm going to tell you, not just about the pizza, but about so many other things. The thing is that people go, okay, I know I can lose weight on keto, but they think what's going to happen is essentially they think it's the equivalent of they're going to have to go over and live on the Nile and eat nothing but grass and stone soup. You know, like they won't be enjoying anything. They won't be able to drink alcohol. They won't be able to have anything yummy. They'll be giving up all flavor, all good taste, all deliciousness while they're losing weight. And frankly, a lot of people who try keto will they'll take the approach of going on a temporary diet. They'll go to the grocery store, they'll buy a bunch of packaged foods that say keto on them without a plan. And this packaged food tastes like crap. And they won't be fulfilled. They'll be hungry. They'll cheat. And then they'll give up and say, I tried keto, didn't work for me. And they give up. And there is something, I think a piece of cheese or hair stuck to my lips. Sorry about that. And now I just messed my hair up. Okay, we're back. So what I'm going to tell you is, for those of you who are just joining or you're watching this on the replay, I'm Kelly Alexa. And although I've been a fitness fanatic, somebody who's crazy about fitness, working out, I have had issues for the past, I'm going to say 8 to 10 years, even though I've founded a fitness company and been running a fitness company, and I've been dieting and working out for the past 8 to 10 years. I was stuck for a long time at about 20 to 25 pounds over my ideal weight. And this was due to hormonal imbalance and insulin resistance, which, as a sidebar, if you are a woman watching this and you are age 40 plus, and you're in that phase of life where you're going into perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, any of that, you probably are dealing with hormone imbalance and or insulin resistance, then the keto approach to eating is probably going to be a magnificent solution for you. Because what I discovered, and I only discovered it recently with the help of my functional medicine doctor, is that when you have those problems, the keto approach to eating plus fasting, whether it's intermittent fasting or intermittent fasting and sometimes extended fasting, like throwing in a 24-hour fast once a week here and there. You don't have to, you can work your way up to that. That can be tremendously beneficial. And that can be something that can help you lose weight. So I was stuck for years. So for any of you women who are watching this, and you've been like I was, where you're like, I'm dieting, I'm doing cardio, I'm working out, and I cannot lose weight. If you've gained a bunch of weight around your middle, you never had it before, and you're like, what is going on? I don't understand. If you used to always have a flat tummy and now you don't, you have a belly pooch and you can't seem to lose it, all of that tends to be hormones. And all of that, by the way, yes, this is a sidebar. With your hormones, you need to have that addressed by a specialist, by a functional medicine doctor. But once you start to get your hormones balanced, and those are starting to work in the right way, which every woman and frankly every man, if there's men watching this, men, you should be balancing your hormones. Although men, you have it so much easier. All you have to do is balance your testosterone as you get older, really. We all should be balancing those hormones as we're getting older. I mean, aging is so different when you balance your hormones. Your life can be so much better. But anyway, I was on the struggle bus when it came to weight loss until about a year ago, a little less than a year ago, actually. I hired a new functional medicine doctor, and after she took some time to work on my hormones for a little bit longer, because she needed to tweak my hormones for a little bit more before my body was ready to diet, she put me on this keto approach to eating. And I will tell you, for any of you who are listening who are super skeptical, now this is a little hot. Hold on. For anybody who's listening who's super skeptical about keto, I was right there with you. I was the one going, keto is a joke. Keto is the thing that's not serious. Keto isn't sustainable. Keto is hot dogs and hamburgers, and it's going to make your cholesterol go crazy, and it's going to make you plop over and die. No, it doesn't. So I was skeptical. I didn't want to do it. My doctor gave me a bunch of data and podcasts and articles to listen to and read. And again, back to what I said a few minutes ago, all of this data convinced me, like I will convince you down the road, that here comes my new puppy. I might be able to show him to you in just a second. That, again, to what I referenced earlier, the keto approach to eating, particularly combined with fasting, is like the missing link for women with hormonal imbalance and metabolic damage due to hormonal imbalance or insulin issues. And I am walking, living, breathing proof, because I have lost 35 inches, actually 36. I took my measurements this morning, 36 inches and 30 pounds. I started keto June 1st of last year. So in that time period, it's very weird because my reflection is backwards on the screen. Sorry. I want you to listen to that again. I'm 52 years old. I'm 5'5". I started at 164. I am 134. I was not able to make a dent in losing weight, even going on the HCG diet, the injections. I was on a 500 calorie a day diet with HCG injections. And over the course of 10 weeks, I lost 2 pounds on the scale. What does that tell you? My body was in a serious state of not being able to lose weight. So for those of you listening, women's bodies, when their hormones are jacked, can really get to a place where they are unable to lose weight. And there's a lot of research. It's the data is relatively new on this, but women with, again, I keep saying this, but I really want to drive this home. Women with hormonal imbalance, women going into perimenopause are typically going to be dealing with insulin resistance, and they might not even know it yet because a lot of women haven't had blood work done yet. So if you're dealing with insulin resistance, and I remember like the first week or two that I was on keto, I'm like, first I started to realize what my old diet was like and how much my old diet was like everything I ate was producing an insulin response. Even though I was eating, organic, grass-fed beef, pasture eggs, whatever. I was eating so many things that were producing an insulin response. Grains, rice, a lot of fruit. I started every single day with a protein smoothie bowl. I could go on and on and on. I won't talk about that today, but my life was like an insulin response. And I think that's why keto, if you really do it and do it right, and by right, I'll reference this really quickly, not buying packaged foods, not worrying about net carbs, eating real foods, having diversity in your diet, and being in a caloric deficit. That's key. A lot of people go keto and they, for some reason, think they don't need to be in a caloric deficit. That's key. You have to like watch how much you're eating. If you do keto the right way and you're eating the right foods and you're counting your carbs, like you're naturally eating things that are not producing an insulin response. And it's like your body just goes, it's like your body goes from being like wound so tight, and I remember when I first met with my functional medicine doctor, she said, your body is in such a state, and my blood work showed it, such a state of high inflammation that nothing is going to work. She said, I could put you on the most extreme diet right now, and you might lose 5 pounds or whatever, but you'll gain it back. And that's exactly what happened with every diet. Everything I tried over the past 5 or 6 years, I'd experience a certain degree of success with weight loss, and then it would come back. And I just get so frustrated. I would say, what is wrong with me? Why can't I lose weight? What is wrong with me? And I know a lot of women who are watching this, you're probably hearing me and going, she's saying exactly what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, there's another woman who's a friend of mine, Lisa Duncan. She's on YouTube, and I will link up her YouTube channel in the comments here. When I was starting to think about going keto, I remember I had seen her. She's like a fashion influencer, friend of mine. And I stopped eating my keto pizza. This is getting cold now. You guys, you're gonna die when you make this. I'm gonna start talking about the cookbook in a second. But anyway, I remember that Lisa, my friend, some of her videos on YouTube had talked about the fact that she'd gone carnivore, which I'm not carnivore, but she talked about going carnivore and then going keto. And the funny thing is that she's the same age as me. I think maybe she's 2 years younger. She might be 51. Bijan, you want to come over here? You want to say hi? Come here. Look how cute he is. Oh my God, how cute is he? Is he not the cutest puppy ever? Bijan, are you a cute boy? You cute boy? Are you so cute? Please don't chew that cord. I'm sorry. He's so cute. He's just like 3 months old. He's gonna lay down back there. Oh God, he's so cute. It's my heart. He's also a little shithead. I'm just gonna be honest with you. My cookbook was supposed to be out a week ago. There's a reason it hasn't gone out yet. And the reason is right there. It's called Bijan. But he's so cute. Lisa. So if you want, I will link this up in the comments after this video. My friend Lisa, when I was getting ready to go keto, and I was like, oh, keto, this is such a joke. People are going to make fun of me. This isn't a serious diet, blah, blah, blah. But I remember she had gone keto. And I also remember thinking like, she looks really good. Like she's lost weight. She's looking good. Like what's up with her? And I went back and I watched this video of hers. And then, there were several videos and I stalker watched like several of her videos where she was talking about going carnivore. And in these videos, she showed some of her past, like she was like showing herself, like, this is what I look like before I lost some of this weight. And basically she's like, here was me, here's my problem. I haven't been able to lose weight. I've been carrying all this weight around my hips. I can't lose it. I'm inflamed. I have bloating all the time, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting back listening to her like I'm thinking a lot of you are listening to me. And I watched her and I said, I'm going to do this, because I think that what's happening to her with the way she's losing weight on this, maybe this will be the one thing that'll work for me. And guess what, you guys? It's the one thing that worked for me. Out of the past 8 years, nothing's worked for me. And this has been a miracle, because I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm going to get into this food talk to get you excited as hell, because I want to reference again, in case for those of you tuning in a little late, you don't feel like rewinding the video. I've lost 35 inches off this 5'5". I'm 5'5". Okay. I'm also 52 years old. I will be, it's March. My birthday. I'm going to be 53. I'm going to be 53. I hope somebody buys me a facelift for my birthday. Do you guys want to start a GoFundMe page? I'm really hoping to get a facelift this year. So that's what you guys can gift me. But you think I'm kidding? I'm not. Bijan's like rolling his eyes back here. So focus, Kelly, focus. I want you to go watch. I will link up Lisa's videos, because exactly what happened to her happened with me. And what exactly happened to me can happen to you, because keto and fasting. And you don't necessarily have to do fasting, but it really is so much better because it's so helpful with your hormones, ladies. It is the missing link. It is the magical solution for women age 40 plus with your hormones. Do some Googling, do some research, but guess what? You don't have to, because I've done it for you. I'm actually going to be putting out a course on hormones. And I've got so much stuff coming out on all of this, on hormones, on keto, on hormones and keto, on all of this stuff. So make sure, sidebar, that you are subscribed over at kellyolexa.com, so that you will be, I can't talk today, so that when all of the announcements come out, you will be on my newsletter. But let's talk about you and getting started on keto. Because again, to what I said at the beginning of our chat today, this impromptu chat, and I'm almost at 20 minutes, I've got to close this up for you. What happens when people when people think about going keto? I get probably close to 20 questions in my inbox right here on Facebook every day, and then myriad questions all over social on the different platforms. And they're either, how do I go keto? What do I eat on keto? What do I buy? How do I stock up my food? People just have no idea what to eat on keto. So there's that. And then there's a lot of people who won't even start, and then they'll say, well, I've heard that you'll get high cholesterol. I've heard this, I've heard that. And it really all comes down to people. There still is a big misunderstanding of people thinking that keto is like Atkins. They think it's just hot dogs and hamburgers. People think that keto is just beef, that you have to just eat a lot of beef and a lot of fat. That's not it at all. I'm still watching him to make sure he doesn't eat that cord. Bijan, can you be careful, please? This is why I have been very busy and not able to get my my cookbook out on time because when I'm in my office, I'm constantly like, wait, what is he doing? What is he doing? And if he's not in here, I'm out running out in the kitchen making sure. So he's 3 months old. I know he looks like a full grown dog, but he's only 3 months old. Anyway, so it actually was not my idea to create this Kelly's Keto Quick Start Guide cookbook and 30-day meal plan. It was your idea, meaning you, my followers. He looks, hey, that's a cord. You guys, I am so sorry. Let me unplug this. No, come here. Come here. You want to come sit on my lap? Freaking eating the cord. You want to come sit on my lap? Oh, now he's crying. He's like upset at me. Can you come sit on my lap? Come here. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Good boy. Oh my God, he's so big. Oh, there we go. So, this was not my idea. I had a lot of people. So cute, isn't he? See, this is Bijan. Bijan is not keto, but he wants to be, right? Bijan. Okay. Can you tell everybody hello? Say I'm the cutest dog ever. But he's going to be jumping down and he's eyeing my keto pizza right now. Actually, we've trained him really well, and he does not. We've not given him 1 ounce of people food, so he's actually looking at my notebooks more than the. No, you're not going to play with the notebook. So it was actually. I'm going to have to put him down. Go play. Good boy. Sit. It was actually my viewers who had written in and said, can you give me a 30-day meal plan? Can you create a cookbook? Can you give us some of your recipes? Well, here's the deal, you guys. I have created a 30-day. It started with me creating a meal plan. And can you not eat the electrical outlet, you guys? I'm really sorry. Bijan, what? Really don't know what he's doing back there. I don't think there's anything behind that chair. I hope my dog does not electrocute himself. Bijan, stop it. Come get your toy. Come here. Good boy. Mommy's doing a live right now. You're annoying me, you guys. So I started. We're going to wrap things up, and this is the most exciting part because this weekend, Bijan, what are you getting? There's nothing back there. Come over here. I hope you guys are enjoying the boob shot. Come here. So you guys asked for a meal plan. And as I started to write this out in my notebook before I put it into an ebook, I realized that the foods that we eat and that I put in this cookbook for you guys are so good. And then I realized I really have a talent, and it's only gotten better, and particularly more so recently. Now, some of this I have to give credit to some great food companies out there, one of them being a company called Egg Life Foods. So this keto pizza that you see me talking about right here, where the other half of it is here on my plate. Oh, he was looking for his bone. Now I feel bad. He probably buried his bone behind the chair over there, and then he was looking for it. I give him bones, and then he buries them in certain areas, and then he's looking for them later. Let me just make sure that I've got everything going on. Okay, so we're coming up on 25 minutes. 5 of those minutes were just spent talking about my dog. I apologize. It's time to wrap it up and whet your appetite. What I'm talking about, you guys, is I know that one of the reasons that it's been so a diet and a lifestyle change is going to be so much easier if you enjoy the food that you're eating, and I love to eat. I'm just going to tell you guys that. And on one hand, with me going keto, and there's a lot of reasons for this. With me going keto, my appetite has changed forever. I don't snack. I used to be a snackaholic. I used to be ruled by food. I used to be obsessed with food. I used to binge. Going keto has changed my life. Exogenous ketones have changed my life. I'll get into those details. I have details about some of these things on my YouTube channel, so you can go watch that for more detailed explanation. But I will tell you, I love to eat. I love food. Hence why this cookbook is so much exciting. So I can't talk. So exciting for me. Okay. Um, just this weekend, I figured out some new stuff to add to the cookbook. And it made it even more exciting because I realized I'm like, okay, I need to release version number 1 of the cookbook, because now I'm going to have like volume 2, which could be just like a bowls cookbook. Bowls, like I'm going to explain that to you. Like, you know how you can do like, you go to like a Chipotle and you get a bowl, right? Or you're at a place, an Asian place, and they'll create like a bowl with rice and a broth and all this stuff on it, or whatever. And you guys are thinking like, how could you do that with rice? Or any, if you go to a sushi place, they can make it poke bowl, right? All of those things are the rice. Guess what? You can now do that when you're keto because of cauliflower rice. And there's so many creative ways to do that. And then this weekend, and again, so many of these recipes and meal ideas and meal concepts are possible because of Egg Life Foods. Egg Life Foods came out with these quesadilla or tortillas made out of egg whites. I don't know how they did it, but these things have made so many things. That sounds weird. These things have made so many things possible. You guys, the fact that I can make a damn pizza out of these two, it started with me making quesadillas out of them. And then I was like, wait a second. And this past weekend, so they came out with 2 new flavors. First, they started with plain. Then they came out with cinnamon, which I made into cream cheese stuffed pancakes, which my husband even tried. And he's like, well, they're okay, but they're damn good. But sometimes my husband's just going to go, they're okay. That was good. Just as like if you want something really sweet, really fast, that was a quick and easy thing. But then they have an everything but the bagel version of this. So good. So here's the thing. Suddenly I had this vision. I had a vision of, we have this like panini maker. And I was like, I wonder if we could, like I'm doing here with pizza, what if we could make like a panini using the Egg Life tortillas? And like, so I had my husband go get, I go, let's just try it. Let's just try it with like a ham and cheese, like a croque madame type of a thing. And so I started experimenting, and let's just say I made lunch for Steve and I on Saturday with Egg Life tortillas in our panini machine. And I made Steve's one way and I made mine another way. And let me just say, the doors opened, because now suddenly, guess what? Now we can make all kinds of hot sandwiches on the panini grill with this. So I'm thinking about Reubens. I'm thinking about croque madame. I'm thinking about and then I'm like, this is cookbook number 3, keto cookbook number 3, just kind of paninis. Kelly Alexa just egg lifing it up. Watch out. You guys have no idea. Now, of course, that's not really, I mean, you could call that a recipe, but still, I'm going to show you how to do it, because there is a little bit of an art to how you work with Egg Life. And there's other crepes on the market. You don't want to waste your time. Look at him going back there for the damn cord again. Whatever it is that you tell him not to do, he's going to go for. So what else did we make? Almond crusted and stuffed French toast. Yeah, that was delicious. That's in the cookbook. Let me just give you a little preview while we're closing things up today, while we say goodbye. I feel like I should have music playing, but I'm just going to give you a little teaser. We got Asian chicken wraps. Those are to die for. We make those all the time. Chicken gyros, the best meatballs you'll ever have in your life. I almost didn't want to put this recipe in the cookbook because this is like a recipe that has merged and morphed over the years, and it's so good. It makes me weep. They're so good. And I feel like I should keep it to myself, but I'm putting it in my cookbook for you so you can enjoy it on your keto journey and lose weight. Our taco bowl, which we're actually making tonight, turkey taco bowl. Lettuce wraps. Oh, the TikTok recipe on the TikTok salmon recipe, our version of it, our fish tacos version. There's 2 different versions of that. Cauliflower nachos, quesadilla, 3 different versions of the quesadilla. I've got 4 different salads on here. I'm giving just the egg life quesadilla, egg life quesadilla, 3 different versions of that. The egg life pizza, the best ever air fryer salmon you'll ever have. Breakfast. I don't even eat breakfast, and I just made you guys this breakfast. Ridiculous. There's 13 breakfast recipes, 3 different coffee recipes. I mean, it's just out of this. And so here's the deal. And then I also detail this out too. You can literally pick up this cookbook. It's only going to be, if you're on my newsletter list, which I will make sure, if you want to be on my newsletter list, all you have to do is download my free Keto Quick Start Guide. So you get a freebie already. You'll download my free Keto Quick Start Guide. Just comment keto in the comments below, and I will send you the link so you can download my free Keto Quick Start Guide. Then you'll be on my newsletter list. Then when we release this cookbook this week, you will get early bird pricing. It's only going to be $27. And then that way you will be on the list for all of these follow-up products that I just mentioned that are coming out. I've already got 4 other products, plus the new ones that I might be adding to it. People have asked for, what to buy. He's just got to go near that cord. I've got a book for what to buy at Trader Joe's, what to buy at Whole Foods, what to order when you eat out at sit-down restaurants, what to order when you eat out at fast food restaurants. And those are going to be very detailed. That's not going to be just like, hey, order dressing on the side. It's going to be like a pretty detailed endeavor. So that might be a while before those release. But once you're on my newsletter list, you get early bird pricing on all of those. There will also be a group discount for if you want to get all of them together. Hoop-de-hoo. So again, if you want to get that free link or the link so that you can download the Keto Quick Start Guide, simply comment keto in the comments. We will get that to you. And of course, if you have any questions about hormones, about anything that I've mentioned here and you want further clarification, please let me know. Make sure as well that you head on over to kellyolexa.com and subscribe. That is where my blog is. That is where you can link to my podcast. I have a ton of free information already that you can listen to on the podcast, on my YouTube channel, on keto, on hormones, on all of this stuff that I've referenced so that you can start learning. And again, you can certainly learn about some of the services that I offer that are designed to help you. So I would love to help. And again, very, very excited about the launch of this cookbook this week. Make sure you are tuned in. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your dog, tell everybody, because the whole world needs to have this cookbook. I just feel it. I feel it in my blood. It's going to be life-changing. You guys have a great rest of the week. Thanks for tuning in. I apologize about the little plug snafu in, but I'm very glad my dog did not electrocute himself today. And thank you guys. I will see you here tomorrow. Take care.